Good afternoon, my name is Pop. I'm making a video tutorial in Ubuntu Basics showing a little bit about how you can make interesting EPUBs of two types. One of them is a choose your own adventure type story, and the other one would be a multiple choice test. And I have got examples of both, and I will show you both how the word processor file looks and also how the final EPUB looks and how to make them. First of all, let me look at the EPUB. I'm going to zoom in on this one, and we're on the title page, and I made this with Calibre with one click. I took the existing word processor file of Libreoffice Writer. It is an ODT file, and then I, with one click with Calibre, turned it into an EPUB. Now here we are on the title page, and I'm using the right arrow to begin, and I've got Jack and Jill, and it's in black, and that's the title. And then I hit the right arrow again to go to the first page to begin this non-linear branching story, Choose Your Own Adventure. Please notice that Chapter 1, H1, Heading 1, Control 1 in the word processor is in red. The blue is the source. That is a cross-reference link. And when you tap on the blue, it will go to a chapter, and the chapters are in red. And it is branching, it is non-linear, it has many different branches. If I were just to hit the right arrow continuously, I would go through it in a linear fashion. I'll do that briefly. Next page, 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 next page. That is not branching, though. That is not choosing your own adventure. I will now go back again, and I'm going to tap on the links. They go up the hill. Now they're at the top of the hill, and they can either take a nap or they get some water. If I want to back out of it, they can take a nap. If I want to back out of it and back out of it again, now they're at the bottom of the hill and they go to the forest. When they go to the forest, here I gave it two choices, but remember, you can make 3, 4, 5, as many as you want. They can either get lost or they can go to the witch's house. They can hide behind the curtain or they can hide in the oven. Let me close this down, and I'm going to now go to the other one, and this is the other EPUB that I made, and this EPUB is a multiple choice test, but it's the exact same sort of thing. I'm going to go right arrow, and here we have a red question, and the question is in red because it is a chapter heading. It's H1, Control 1. It is a main chapter, and the blue things are the sources and the red things are the target. Well, 2 and 2 is 8. That's wrong. 2 and 2 is 5. 2 and 2 is 4. And it says right, and it also prompts me to go to this link source, which will take me to the next page if I want to. And it has another question, H1, a chapter, a heading 1. Wrong. Right, and then it goes to the next one, and so on. On some of them I stacked them vertically, and some of them I did not. Let's just go to the right one, and then it just goes on and on. I will now show you what it looks like in the format of the ODT Writer program. This is Libreoffice Writer, and I'm at the beginning, and the cursor is blinking on the red H1. That's chapter 1, and you can see it right here. Now notice also that the sources, which had been in blue in the EPUB, here in the word processor they are gray, but it's the same thing. If I tap on 5, the blinking cursor will jump down to the red chapter 5. If I tap on 4, it goes down to 4, and 8 goes to 8. Let me just cursor down, and on this one the link just goes to the very next chapter. There's really nothing to that one. This is very free form. You can do this very easily. Jack and Jill, briefly, I'll just look at it briefly and show you what it looks like. The title, it says so, right? H1, that's Control 1. Now when I hit the link, it goes to the chapter. When I hit the link, now it's going to jump and went to forest, and so on. I suppose I should show you how these are made. Well, you have to make them from the word processor file, and after you have made them correctly in the word processor file, with one click all you do is use Calibre to convert the word processor ODT file into the EPUB file. And I think I will just use the numerical one as an example to show you. We finished up here, and I'm just going to add one more question to it. Alright, so I will zoom in here. Try this one next. Well, let's go Control 1 and oops, I am now going to make a chapter, and this question is going to be, let us say 8 divided by 2 equals what? And my answers are going to be 1, 2, 3, and then here are the now those were the sources. They're going to be in gray, and then later in the EPUB they're going to be in blue. But now I'm going to go ahead and say this one's going to be 4, Control 1. This one's going to be an incorrect answer, 4.5, Control 1, and this one's going to be 6. Well, if I go right here, I can then add in one of those blue sources that refer to chapter right here. And the way you do that is go up into Insert, and we're going to go down to cross-reference. It's currently grayed out. That's because it's confused. I'm doing all this fancy stuff. Sometimes you have to do it twice. There we go, cross-reference, and I am going to pick 4, and then I'm going to go to Reference, and then I go Insert. Except I've got it all zoomed around here and it's hard to see, but see, it put in the 4 right there, if you can see that. Now I will go to the next line, and I'm going to pick 4.5, Insert, and then the third line I'll go to 6 and Insert. Now remember, it's got to be on heading, and it's got to be on reference, and then you pick your chapter. This is a tricky minefield. You can confuse yourself no end. Then all you have to do is Control Save, and then you take this file, AODT, that's the name of the file, and you go to Calibre and open it up. And I've already got the old one in here, so I'm going to go Delete, Right, remove it, add A again, open. Takes a second. Right now all it is doing is adding the AODT file into Calibre, and I see it changed its name to default, but that's okay. You can change the name of the file. Takes a second. And now convert, and then you hit OK. And after it's in, and it will convert, and then after the conversion is done, the word EPUB will pop up right here, and then you can hit where it says EPUB, and then you can view the resulting file. You just tap it once. Now I must warn you, more than likely I messed it up. When I go to the end, the one that I just added, that divided by thing, chances are pretty good it won't pick the right answer. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Let's see what happens. See, it got the wrong one. So do not be frustrated. Sometimes you got to go in there and fuss with it. See, it got the wrong answer twice here. Now here I am giving you the video presentation, the tutorial, and I made a mistake. But fortuitously, I guess you could say that is just to make you feel humble like me. It doesn't always work the first time. Sometimes you got to go in there and fuss with it a few times, and for the life of me, sometimes I'll fuss with it for a half hour. But it does work well, and you might enjoy doing this. And my name is Pup, and I thank you very, very much.